In a world that often celebrates kindness as a virtue, we sometimes overlook the darker side of this seemingly noble trait. Have you ever wondered if your generosity might be working against you? While kindness is undeniably a beautiful quality, when exercised without boundaries, it can lead to exploitation, suppress your true self, and even hold you back from achieving your dreams. Imagine being the person who always puts others first, only to find yourself feeling drained, overlooked, and even manipulated. This video delves into the complexities of kindness, exploring how overextending ourselves can not only ruin our lives but also diminish the very essence of what makes us who we are. Yet, it's not all doom and gloom. By understanding the fine line between helpfulness and self-sacrifice, we can learn to wield kindness as a powerful tool rather than a double-edged sword. Join me as we unpack the consequences of unregulated kindness and discover how to harness its potential in a way that enriches our lives. Let's dive in. Part 1. Overusing kindness can ruin your life. 1. Kindness leads to exploitation. Reflecting on our interactions with others can often unveil surprising truths about our own behaviors and boundaries. It's common to feel drained after constantly saying yes to others, prompting us to question whether our kindness is truly appreciated. While kindness is often celebrated as a noble virtue, it can become a double-edged sword when practiced without limits. Unchecked generosity can render you vulnerable to exploitation, a reality that resonates deeply in a society increasingly driven by individualism and self-interest. Many individuals grapple with the delicate balance between being kind and maintaining their self-respect. Consider the example of a dedicated employee who consistently volunteers to assist colleagues with their workloads. Initially, this spirit of cooperation fosters a sense of camaraderie and satisfaction. However, over time, this same individual may realize that their kindness is taken for granted. They continually step up to help, yet when they themselves require assistance, support is notably absent. This unfortunate cycle leads to deep feelings of frustration, resentment, and burnout. Such experiences echo the Stoic teachings of Epictetus, who emphasizes the necessity of setting personal boundaries and recognizing our control over circumstances. Epictetus teaches us that while we cannot dictate the actions of others, we can certainly choose how to respond. Failing to establish crucial boundaries often results in a lack of respect from others, who may interpret kindness as a sign of weakness. Can you recall a moment when your generosity was met with indifference? Perhaps a friend consistently requested favors while neglecting your own needs, leaving you feeling overlooked. These scenarios illuminate the importance of balancing kindness with self-respect, a principle deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. To mitigate the adverse effects of overextending kindness, it's vital to start implementing small yet meaningful boundaries in your daily interactions. Begin by honing the skill of saying no to requests that do not align with your well-being or personal aspirations. Prioritizing your own needs is not selfish, it is an essential act of self-care. Establishing these boundaries allows you to cultivate a healthier self-image and set the tone for how others regard you. By clearly defining your limits, you foster an environment where kindness is both valued and reciprocated. People begin to recognize you as someone deserving of respect, leading to more balanced and equitable relationships. Moreover, this practice enables you to focus your energy on those who genuinely appreciate and reciprocate your kindness, resulting in deeper, more fulfilling connections. In summary, establishing boundaries is crucial for preserving your well-being in a world that often overlooks kindness. As you reflect on your experiences, contemplate what boundaries you might enforce to safeguard your kindness from exploitation. Share your journey with others and encourage them to follow suit. Together, we can cultivate a community that values mutual respect and compassion, ensuring that our kindness does not come at the expense of our dignity. Ultimately, true kindness flourishes not in self-neglect, but in an environment where both parties feel valued and respected. 2. Kindness turns you into a pushover. Have you ever felt that your overwhelming kindness is exploited, leaving you feeling more like a pushover than a caring friend? In a world that often equates kindness with compliance, many individuals find themselves trapped in a cycle of constant agreement, fearing that any form of conflict might tarnish their image. This desire to please, while noble at its core, can lead to a profound loss of self-respect and autonomy. The teachings of Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasize the importance of facing the truth and not shying away from necessary conflict. He reminds us that kindness should not come at the expense of our own beliefs. We must act with benevolence, yet remain steadfast in our convictions. The paradox here lies in the realization that by always accommodating others, we may inadvertently allow ourselves to be manipulated, becoming mere shadows of our true selves. Consider the real-life scenario of someone who habitually succumbs to the demands of friends and family. This individual, fearing confrontation, agrees to every request, even when it compromises their own well-being. Initially, this might seem like an act of love, but over time, the toll becomes apparent. Not only does this person grow resentful, but they also begin to feel invisible, as their own needs and desires are overshadowed by the expectations of others. Learning to assertively say no can transform this dynamic. By doing so, individuals reclaim their autonomy and earn the respect of those around them. It is not merely an act of defiance, but a powerful affirmation of one's self-worth. The strength derived from setting boundaries leads to greater confidence in decision-making and an enhanced sense of empowerment. Reflect on your own experiences. Have you ever felt guilty for declining a request? What if, instead, you viewed your ability to say no as a vital part of your character? This is where the true beauty of kindness emerges, not in blind compliance, but in balanced interactions where respect flows both ways. To implement this change, start practicing assertiveness today. Consider small scenarios where you can comfortably refuse requests without guilt. As you begin to establish these boundaries, you will notice an immediate shift in how you perceive yourself and how others respond to you. In conclusion, embracing the strength to say no fosters a sense of liberation and enhances your overall well-being. The immediate benefits are clear. You will feel stronger, more confident, and significantly more respected. It's a powerful journey towards self-discovery, one that encourages us to cultivate not only kindness but also personal integrity. So, let us commit to fostering this balance within our lives. Share your stories of how asserting your boundaries has changed your relationships. Engage with others in this dialogue, creating a supportive community that values both kindness and strength. 3. Kindness holds you back from success. Navigating our choices often leads us to profound realizations about the complexities of human interactions. In a world that values kindness, it is essential to recognize that an excess of this virtue can sometimes hinder our pursuit of success. Many individuals have been conditioned to believe that being overly kind will foster acceptance and affection from those around them. However, this mindset can lead to missed opportunities, especially in competitive environments where assertiveness is critical for advancement. Consider the example of an employee presented with a promotion. This opportunity could significantly enhance their career trajectory, yet they find themselves hesitating. Their reluctance stems from a deep-seated fear that accepting the promotion might upset their colleagues or jeopardize existing relationships. This internal struggle illustrates a common dilemma: the misguided belief that prioritizing others' feelings at the expense of personal growth is the more honorable path. Drawing on the wisdom of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, we are reminded of the importance of living authentically. Seneca encourages us to pursue our goals without the fear of displeasing others, asserting that courage and decisiveness are essential components of success. This philosophy invites us to reflect on a critical question: is it truly worth sacrificing our ambitions and happiness for the sake of someone else's comfort? Achieving a balance between kindness and assertiveness is vital. Embracing the idea that one can be both compassionate and decisive opens doors to greater accomplishments. When we allow ourselves to take bold steps forward, not only does our career flourish, but we also earn the respect of those around us. This respect stems from our ability to balance our personal aspirations with our interpersonal relationships. As a practical application, I challenge you to begin practicing assertiveness in everyday situations. Start by setting healthy boundaries and confidently expressing your needs. The immediate benefits of this shift are profound. You will not only experience a newfound sense of freedom in pursuing your dreams, but also cultivate an environment where mutual respect thrives. In this journey toward success, sharing experiences can be a powerful tool for growth. How have you navigated the delicate balance between kindness and assertiveness? By engaging in this dialogue, we can create a supportive community that fosters both personal development and the kindness that enriches our lives. 4. Kindness suppresses authenticity. Reflecting on our interactions can lead us to a profound realization about the nature of kindness and authenticity. Have you ever felt compelled to agree with someone simply to avoid confrontation, even when your true feelings say otherwise? This tendency can strip us of our authentic selves. In a society where kindness often takes precedence, we can easily overlook the significance of being genuine. Authenticity is not just a virtue, it is the key to forging deeper and more meaningful relationships. Today, many of us grapple with the pressures to please others, often sidelining our own thoughts and emotions. This struggle is especially pronounced in modern contexts where social expectations can weigh heavily on our minds. The teachings of Epictetus, a prominent figure in Stoic philosophy, remind us of the importance of staying true to our nature. He argues that compromising our authenticity for the sake of others' feelings ultimately diminishes our integrity and inner peace. By living honestly, we not only enrich our lives but also foster a deeper sense of fulfillment. Consider the implications of silencing your true thoughts. When we refrain from expressing ourselves, we not only confuse others about who we are, but we also inflict emotional harm on ourselves. Many people find themselves nodding in agreement with opinions they don't truly hold, merely to avoid discomfort. This behavior can lead to a profound sense of disconnect from one's identity. Reflect on your own experiences. How often have you felt compelled to remain silent, even while a storm of emotions brewed within you? Are you willing to prioritize your authenticity over others' comfort? To break this cycle, challenge yourself to express your true thoughts and feelings, even if it may momentarily disrupt harmony. Start small. When you disagree with a viewpoint, take a step forward and voice your thoughts. This practice not only nurtures your authenticity but also enriches your relationships by fostering open dialogue. Living authentically cultivates a sense of freedom and joy. You will discover that by being true to yourself, you cultivate relationships that are not just pleasant but deeply meaningful. Authenticity empowers you to connect with others on a more profound level. As we navigate the complexities of our social interactions, consider sharing your experiences. When have you chosen authenticity over mere politeness? By fostering a supportive environment, we can inspire one another to embrace our true selves. Let's collectively reclaim our authenticity in a world that often pressures us to conform, reaffirming our value and the strength of genuine connections. While kindness is often seen as a virtue that enhances our lives and relationships, it can also have unintended consequences when practiced excessively or without boundaries. When we become overly kind, we risk exploitation, lose our assertiveness, and suppress our authenticity. These pitfalls can lead to feelings of resentment and isolation, undermining the very purpose of kindness itself. However, by finding a balance and using kindness in a thoughtful manner, we can transform it into a powerful tool that enriches our lives. Practicing kindness correctly not only fosters deeper connections, but also creates a supportive environment, boosts our happiness, and enhances our personal image. In the following sections, we will explore how to navigate the fine line between excessive kindness and the beneficial application of this important trait. Part 2. Kindness used correctly can enrich your life. 1. Kindness builds deeper relationships. In a world that often feels disconnected, the essence of meaningful relationships comes into sharp focus. What truly fosters enduring bonds with those around us? Kindness, when practiced in a balanced manner, serves as a profound bridge connecting us with others. It transcends mere gestures. It creates a foundation built on mutual respect and support. The wisdom of Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius resonates deeply in this context. He advocates for demonstrating kindness while firmly maintaining our personal boundaries. According to Aurelius, self-respect is fundamental to earning the respect of others. By nurturing kindness without compromising our values or energy, we cultivate relationships that are not only rich but also sustainable. Consider the real-life example of an individual who readily offers assistance to friends yet wisely sets limits to protect their own time and well-being. This person embodies the essence of Stoic kindness, understanding that true generosity does not entail self-sacrifice. They recognize that by honoring their own needs, they can be more present and supportive for others. When we practice kindness wisely, we foster authentic relationships grounded in mutual respect. Instead of becoming martyrs of our compassion, we establish bonds that allow us to flourish both as individuals and as part of a community. This balance not only enriches our lives, but also ensures that our acts of kindness are met with gratitude rather than exploitation. Take a moment to reflect. Have you ever felt your kindness taken for granted? How can you establish boundaries in your relationships while still embodying a spirit of generosity? These questions are crucial in guiding our interactions and ensuring that our kindness is both impactful and reciprocated. Today, I encourage you to take action. Start by practicing intentional kindness, but also remember to safeguard your personal space and time. Offer your help, but don't hesitate to communicate your limits. In doing so, you will cultivate relationships characterized by genuine appreciation and respect. Ultimately, embracing kindness with wisdom allows us to build deeper, more fulfilling connections. As you navigate your relationships, remember that true kindness enhances not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. Share your experiences and insights about how kindness has shaped your relationships, and let's create a dialogue that enriches our collective understanding of this essential virtue. 2. Kindness creates a positive and supportive environment. Imagine stepping into a room where every interaction radiates warmth and understanding. It's not just about the grand gestures, but the small, everyday moments that build connections. Have you ever felt the quiet impact of someone offering help when you least expected it? A simple act of kindness has the power to shift the energy around us, turning an ordinary day into something meaningful. If kindness were a natural part of our daily lives, how much more supported and connected would we feel? Kindness, when practiced with intention, can redefine the very spaces we inhabit. Think about the environment you spend most of your time in: your workplace, home, or community. How different would it be if each person embraced kindness as their guiding principle? Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, believed that kindness was more than just a virtue. It was a crucial element of building a good society. His teachings remind us that compassion isn't a one-time action, but an ongoing commitment to making the world around us better. The real power of kindness lies not just in how it benefits the recipient, but in how it creates a ripple effect, fostering trust and unity within communities. Consider, for instance, an employee who goes out of their way to support their colleagues. Over time, their consistent acts of kindness build a network of trust. When they face challenges, that same community is quick to offer assistance in return. This isn't just about exchanging favors, it's about creating a culture where people feel safe, valued, and supported. The person who initially gave help finds themselves on the receiving end when they need it most, reinforcing the idea that kindness nurtures lasting connections. The benefits of a positive, supportive environment extend beyond just emotional well-being. When people feel safe and supported, they experience both spiritual and physical growth. A workplace or community grounded in kindness becomes a place of shared strength, where people uplift each other, creating room for personal and collective success. Studies have shown that environments filled with kindness reduce stress, foster emotional security, and improve overall health. In such spaces, people not only thrive, they flourish, reaching their full potential. Now, take a moment to reflect. What would your life look like if every interaction was rooted in kindness? Have you noticed how offering a helping hand, with no expectation of reward, leaves both you and the recipient feeling uplifted? If kindness became a cornerstone of your daily routine, how much richer would your relationships be, and how much more support would you naturally attract? The beauty of kindness is that it creates a cycle of giving and receiving, drawing people closer and fostering deeper connections. To start, you don't need grand gestures. Small, consistent acts of kindness can transform your surroundings. Whether it's a simple compliment, an offer to help, or even listening intently when someone needs to talk, these actions ripple outward, creating a more positive environment. Over time, the kindness you show will inspire others, and you'll find that this practice begins to spread organically. The immediate rewards of embracing kindness are undeniable. You'll feel more connected to the people around you, and in turn, they'll begin to respond with the same compassion and support. Living in a space where kindness is the norm brings with it a sense of freedom from stress, anxiety, and disconnection. It offers emotional and physical benefits that lead to a healthier, happier life. So today, why not take the first step? Try performing one small act of kindness and take note of how it affects both you and the person you help. Share your experience with others, and let's begin to cultivate a culture of kindness that not only enriches our lives but the lives of those around us. Together, we can create a world where kindness isn't the exception but the rule. 3. Kindness enhances spirit and happiness. When was the last time a simple gesture of kindness left you feeling unexpectedly uplifted? Perhaps it was helping someone carry their groceries, offering an encouraging word, or just sharing a genuine smile. While we often overlook such acts amidst our busy schedules, they carry immense power. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, believed that performing good deeds is not only a moral duty but also a path to personal peace and happiness. He argued that true contentment arises from aligning our actions with virtues, rather than chasing external rewards. Kindness is not just about making others feel good, it also transforms our own sense of well-being. Think back to a moment when you extended a helping hand, whether you gave someone directions or assisted a stranger in distress. How did that make you feel? It's likely that the act brought a sense of lightness and joy, which lingered long after. This phenomenon, known as the helper's high, is backed by research showing that acts of kindness trigger the release of endorphins, the brain's natural mood enhancers. The positive impact on our mental state is undeniable, providing not just a fleeting pleasure but a deeper, more enduring sense of fulfillment. In the relentless pace of modern life, opportunities for kindness are often missed, hidden in the rush of our routines and responsibilities. Yet, if we pause to recognize them, these moments can enrich our lives in profound ways. Consider a world where each person commits to one small act of kindness every day. How would this reshape our communities, our connections, and even our own happiness? The ripple effects of these seemingly small actions can be vast, reaching far beyond the initial recipient and returning to uplift our own spirits. What makes kindness so powerful is its simplicity. It requires no wealth, no status, just the willingness to act. Whether it's listening to a friend who needs support, thanking a colleague for their hard work, or simply being patient in a difficult situation, every day is filled with chances to be kind. Epictetus reminds us that these actions, however modest, are not only beneficial to others but also the key to our own peace of mind and emotional resilience. So what can you do to bring more kindness into your daily life? Start with an intention. Choose one small gesture each day. It might be writing a note of appreciation, donating to a cause you care about, or volunteering your time to help someone in need. Observe how these acts influence your mood and sense of purpose, offering a kind of satisfaction that material gains or accolades can never provide. Integrating kindness into your daily habits is a transformative practice. You will notice immediate benefits, feeling more connected, grounded, and at peace. The sense of fulfillment and happiness you gain will far outweigh any effort you put into the act itself. By giving freely and selflessly, you will discover that the true reward of kindness lies in the giving itself. Have you ever considered how a simple act of kindness could change your day, or even your life? Share your stories of kindness and the impact they've had on you. Commit today to practicing kindness daily and witness how it transforms not only your life but also the world around you. Together, we can create a chain reaction of positivity and compassion, one small gesture at a time. 4. Kindness builds personal image and trust. How has a simple act of kindness shaped your perception of someone or changed your own personal relationships? Kindness is not merely a fleeting gesture, it is a potent force that shapes our identities and relationships. When practiced wisely, kindness becomes the bedrock of personal credibility and trust. This invaluable quality not only enhances our image, but also opens doors to new opportunities that we might not have imagined possible. In today's fast-paced world, where competition often overshadows collaboration, selective kindness stands out as a vital necessity. The teachings of Marcus Aurelius remind us that kindness must be anchored in principles. He urges us to act kindly while firmly holding on to our values. This principle of wise kindness, acting with compassion while maintaining one's integrity, holds particular relevance in our modern interactions. Consider the example of a leader who genuinely cares for their employees while also setting clear expectations. This leader embodies the essence of Stoic teaching, demonstrating kindness without sacrificing their principles. They foster an environment where team members feel valued and respected, leading to increased trust and cooperation. When others respect and trust us, we encounter more opportunities in both our careers and personal lives. Our reputation transforms into a valuable asset, allowing us to navigate challenges with greater ease and resilience. Have you ever experienced a situation where kindness was misinterpreted? Reflecting on such moments can provide valuable insights. It is essential to ensure that our kindness is perceived as genuine while remaining steadfast in our values. To truly harness the power of kindness, we can start with small, intentional acts in our daily interactions. These actions, when paired with clear boundaries, create a supportive atmosphere that encourages growth and collaboration. By practicing wise kindness, we not only enhance our personal image, but also cultivate trust within our relationships. This trust can lead to numerous opportunities, transforming our reputations into assets that empower us in every aspect of our lives. So let's share our experiences with kindness. In conclusion, kindness is a valuable quality, but it can become a burden if misused. Overextending kindness can lead to exploitation and hinder personal growth. However, when practiced wisely, it can build deeper relationships, foster positive environments, and enhance happiness. Finding the right balance is key to reaping the rewards of kindness. If you enjoyed this video, please comment with the number 1, share it, and subscribe for more insights on Stoicism and personal development. Thank you for watching.